Hello people, it's MJ Escapades. My name is Mario. I'm the M on the channel and
This is Yaron.
he's the J today for the channel. I have like 4 other J's in the family, so one of them will join me on my little escapades and we do this together. But what we do on this video or in this channel on this channel is we are foreigners. We've lived in Warsaw for a year and a half now, and then we found some really cool and nice places that we want to share with you, and then experience some new places with you guys. So if this is something that maybe you'd be interested in joining, then do consider to subscribe to our channel and follow us along. We would love to have you, and let's go see some places. All right, well, today we're going to take you around our neighborhood again, but this time daytime. That's awesome. Most of the days I work such hours that by the time we get out to go shoot some content, it's already dark because the sun sets at 3:30 in the afternoon here, so it's usually dark. But today I had such a day that we could come and do a little short video for you guys from our neighborhood in the daytime and from a different spot in our neighborhood, and what's really cool in our neighborhood, what I like a lot, is that there's some parks here. So one of the first ones that we want to show you is this smaller park that's just maybe 5-minute walk from. I'll turn the camera around. This is there's a little play area for kids over here as you just walk in here, but I just want to show you what it looks like. It's such a nice park. Of course, today is a pretty typical winter day in Warsaw. It's kind of cloudy. Happy that it's not raining right now, so it's nicer to walk around. But this is basically the park. It's not huge, but it's nice, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see on the video, there's some parents. They come with their strollers here with their babies, with their kids, and they just walk around. This is such a nice park to come and hang out with your kids, especially Sundays. There's a lot of families here. What do you want to say?
A microphone and there's another pipe somewhere else.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, on the other end there's like you can talk through it.
Later.
Well, let's see. Yeah, but here's this little play area for kids. It's actually quite big because the park itself is not very large. And there on the other side, across there, I don't know if you can see it very clearly on the video, but there's like an exercise area where you can go exercise. But yeah, this is, and you'll see some buildings there in the background. We're gonna walk through over there so you can see some typical buildings here. And of course there's a wind. I'm sorry if it's coming through very strong but yeah, there's always a wind here. But yes, let's go through the park. Before we walk out from this park, I wanted to show you something that's kind of like very typical. What you see in Warsaw is, I'll turn the camera, and this is what you'll see. This is like a very old frame of a building. I have no idea actually what this used to be, but they're building something. I think it's a music school if I remember correctly, but there's always construction happening like everywhere in the city. It's being renewed and rebuilt and modernized bit by bit. But this is now what I want to show you, because this is like kind of very typical in Warsaw. These kinds of buildings, rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of these kinds of buildings. And this is in this area is called Praga Południe, which is the southern part of Praga, which is where we live. But this is kind of like sums up Warsaw pretty well. There's still better. I'm gonna show you another spot in a minute, but here you see like a pretty rundown apartment building next to some nicely painted, refurbished, retouched buildings. And so this is what you see everywhere. Is you just like every other building is like almost run down. Every other building is kind of painted nicely, but there's some cool colors also. Like interesting colors right next to one another. Like I come from Finland, and it's not very common in Finland to use very strong and bright colors right next to one another, but here it's pretty common. You can see bright colors, like there's a pretty interesting green right next to a pink house, so I don't think I would see that in Finland. But all right, let me we'll take you to another cool spot here in our neighborhood. Okay, I found a perfect little street corner here by, like, pretty close by to where we live, about 10 minutes walk away from where we live. And this is like a perfect street corner, kind of sums up what Warsaw looks like for me at least. So I'm gonna take a little 360 right here where I stand. I'll turn the camera around. All right, so there's some looks like they're gonna build something there also. It's there's some cranes already, and they're busy building something back there. There's a new building coming up. Then there's a new building already up, and then there's some pretty rundown looking building over here. I'm sure they're gonna do something about that soon. But yeah, then I'm gonna turn around, and here's just the most modern building right here where we are, right here next to us. I don't think this is very old. And then there again on the other side there's I'm not sure what that building is, but looks like maybe some sort of offices or some, I don't know if that's the company name that it says there above the door or what it is. But right next to it there's again a brand new apartment building, and I'm gonna walk just down the street, and then I'll show you probably what I think not far from maybe one of the ugliest buildings I've seen here, but I'll show it to you in this video, and then we'll probably make another video of the buildings more in the city center where there's the nice skyscrapers, and then there's the really ugly buildings in between. So we'll get you there, but we'll show you this one building before we head home. And another perfect example of this horrible, like, nobody's living in this anymore. It's just like nasty and whatever, just run down, and right next to a brand new apartment building. This is just Warsaw in a nutshell, like right here, right next to one another, modern and horrible. All right, one more thing I wanted to show you is this is an art center just like close by. It's right next to this that's a brand new like an apartment complex back there. And then I'll turn the camera around. I'm not walking anywhere. There's another modern like a apartment building, and then we come here. This is the thing that I was telling you about. I don't think anybody lives here, so that's a good thing. And I think this is gonna be like dismantled, demolished soon, and because this is pretty run down. But this is like right next to these more modern buildings, and yeah, it's like it's pretty run down. Like there's nobody living here anymore. I'm happy about that, but yeah, it's like really just, yeah. But anyway, that's our little tour, another tour from our neighborhood. Alrighty, so that was our escapades today. We're gonna head back home, but thank you for joining us. I'm so happy that you're here. Also, please, if you enjoyed this kind of content and you keep watching us and seeing what we're doing, please consider subscribing to our channel. I checked the statistics that it still says that 80% of you who are watching our videos are not subscribed, so it would mean us the world if you click that red button and join us. And if you liked the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and then do come along again. It was fun having you around. This was our neighborhood. All right, see you later. See you soon.